Hey sales warriors, Todd Conklin here, and today I'm going to do a deep dive into something that separates the men from the boys, the top 1% from everybody else, and that's their marketing strategy. Look, most agents, they pick one marketing tactic, they go all in, and that's all they do. That'd be like driving a car with one wheel. It's a perfectly good wheel, but one wheel is probably not going to get the job done. It's certainly not going to get the job done in your business. So if you want a career where you can rely on consistent revenue, repeatable growth year after year, well, you're going to have to follow a proven system that generates the right number of leads every single year so that you can build your business differently. All right. Look, I built our organization from two of us in the basement of our house to $3 billion in sales with more than 500 agents across 6 states. And today I'm going to share with you the exact 4 marketing components that every comprehensive marketing plan must have. These are the marketing insights that top of the top are using while everybody else is struggling. Well, success leaves clues, and these people have left plenty of them. All right, so marketing component number 1 is branding. And I want to start with branding. I need to address something right at the gates, right? A lot of marketing people, they hate to be held accountable. See, it's about the outcomes. They'll tell you things like, oh, branding can't be tracked or it can't be measured. It's just all about branding. Y'all, that's complete nonsense. Branding is about making sure that you have authority and influence in the marketplace. And it absolutely can be tracked. It absolutely can be measured. And what we're talking about is, like in these modern times, we're talking about social media, right? That would be a perfect example. But look, not every post deserves a call to action. What they really are trying to do is to get people to engage with you, right? They need to know you. They need to like you. They need to trust that you might be the person who can deliver what they want, solve their problems. That's going to look like views. It's going to look like engagement, followers, watch time. Look, if you're on YouTube, it's going to be, subscribers, hours watched, engagement rates. When somebody thinks about real estate in your market, look, you want them to think about you. It's about branding. That's what branding is all about. The key is to demonstrating your authority because you're already a sales warrior. You're already professional. But if nobody knows you, it doesn't matter how good you are. Brand solves that problem.
Real estate professionals, you and I both know 87% of the licensees don't make it in this business. Don't worry, I don't have anything to sell you here. But what I do want to do is I want to impact your life. I want to change your life. In order for you to be the top of the top, you're going to need to do some things different. And one of those things is to become part of the Sales Warrior community. Subscribe below. It's free.
Marketing component number 2 is listing marketing. And here's where most agents miss the boat, right? They think that listing marketing is all about selling the property. That's not it. Listing marketing basically serves 3 purposes. The first, yes, it helps you get the listing, number 1, right? You got to get the listing in order to be able to sell it. So when you go into listing presentation and you can demonstrate to them the exact thing that you're going to do and explain the benefit of each, well, that explains and demonstrates why you sell homes for more money, for faster, and therefore you're protecting your commission, right? Second, it generates buyer leads. We love buyer leads. Your listing marketing attracts buyers. Hey, they see the property, you're marketing, they want to work with you. Makes perfect sense. And then third, and this is the one that most agents miss, it's supposed to generate more listing opportunities. See, your listing marketing is effectively your calling card. It's your resume. It's your business card. It demonstrates why people should choose you, why they should list their property with you, why you sell properties for more, why you sell them for more money. It's literally your marketing for more listings so that you can do more marketing. Even when the marketing is hot, maybe especially when the marketing is hot. Look, I get it. The sellers don't require much marketing, but you can't reduce your efforts because that's reducing the number of leads that you're getting. That's when you're missing the opportunities. The top agents don't miss those opportunities. They go all in. It's differentiation. This requires a team. I get it. The person good at graphic design probably isn't the same person that should be identifying avatars and targeting them online. You're going to need a different skill set, and they're all going to need to work together. Marketing component number 3 is buyer-specific marketing. Buyer marketing is all about demonstrating to buyers that not all agents are created equal, right? Why shouldn't they go directly to a seller? Why should they hire you specifically? Why should they have representation? This is about activating buyers who are close. I'm talking about 6, 12, 18 months out. Activate them, get them to raise their hand and say, hey, I might be interested in buying. And you're going to have a strategy around this. It's critical. That strategy looks like like direct mail with specific calls to action. It looks like, email marketing campaigns, social media with clear next steps. Maybe it's a featured property or property of the week, maybe deal of the week. The key here is that social media has to have a call to action and you're trying to activate somebody to respond. Remember, if you're newer to the business, buyers are easier to get than sellers, but buyers turn into sellers later. So this is your building your future pipeline. All right, marketing component number 4 is funnels. And in order to have a consistent business, you're going to need lead sources. And in order to have a business that generates predictable revenue every month, every quarter, you're going to have lead sources, right? You have to have leads and consistent leads at that. And that's where funnels come in. They come in a lot of different forms. You've got direct mail strategies that may be, QR code related that drives people to your home's current value marketing page, right? Or your landing page. An email marketing strategy might have, links to sticky pages with valuable resources, right? Or maybe free downloads. You might leverage tools like ManyChat on social media where someone comments roof and they automatically receive, the top 5 roofers and maintenance strategies or what have you. And what it does is it's capturing their email and their name for the funnel because look, once somebody says, I'm interested in a roof, they might be interested in selling. This is about giving things away, right? Many of these people are months away from buying or selling, but you're filling the funnel today for tomorrow. You're building relationships. You're giving it away with people that are going to need your services eventually. Here's the key. These 4 components, they work together, right? Your branding builds awareness and authority. Your listing marketing demonstrates competence. It generates multiple types of leads. Your buyer marketing activates immediate opportunities. And then your funnel, well, they build long-term opportunities. Most agents focus on just one of these and they wonder why their business is inconsistent. The top producers, they have all 4. They're all working at the same time, simultaneously rocking it. They're creating multiple touch points, multiple opportunities to connect with these clients. The agents I've studied who are doing 25 to 50, $100 million in production, they all have comprehensive marketing strategies that include these 4 components. They're not hoping for business. They know they're going to get it. In order to put this into place, you're going to have an implementation strategy, and that's going to start with the audit of your current marketing. Which of these 4 components are working well? Which of them are you missing? And don't try to implement all of these at once. Pick one that aligns best with you, your strengths, your market, build it out completely. And then add the next one, and then add the next one, and then get to the 4th one. The key here is consistency. The key is you got to measure, you got to track, you got to figure out what's working, and then you double down on those things that actually work, and you pull back on the things that aren't. Remember, marketing is an investment, right? In order to get the return on investment, you have to first invest. And that's what the top real estate agents that I studied were doing. They were investing first and getting the return. 11% of their target income is what they were investing. So if you wanted to make $500,000, they invested $55,000 in advance so that they could earn that money. Now you need to know what to do, and I just gave you those steps. Look, real estate market, it's more competitive than it's ever been. The agents who are going to thrive are the ones that understand marketing. It's not optional, it's absolutely essential. And you can't just be good. You can't be just good at what you do. You have to be good at what you do, and you've got to be good at letting people know that you're good at what you do, and that's exactly what marketing is. These 4 components, branding, listing marketing, buyer marketing, and funnels, they're not just nice to have, right? They're must-haves. If you want to build a sustainable business, if you want to build a scalable business, if you want to build a business that you can count on, they're imperative, right? If you're ready to stop leaving money on the table, if you're ready to start building comprehensive marketing strategies, I want you to do me a favor. I want to invite you to join the Sales Warrior Inner Circle. We do a deep dive on these strategies. It's a 90 minutes masterclass, and we do it twice a month. Drop a comment below. Tell me which of these 4 marketing components that you're struggling with. Which one are you going to do first? And if this video helped you, smash the like button though, and then subscribe for more of the Sales Warrior training. And look, we always end these the same way, but I want to remind you, we're here to change lives, and that always starts with your own. So let's go out and build something amazing.